Hello, and welcome to your HACCP plan for your ghost kitchen in the center of Barcelona. HACCP is very important for your facility and for your business. It stands for Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point. So let's go over some food safety hazards. We have biological hazards, chemical hazards, and physical hazards. For your biological hazards, you have bacteria, viruses, parasites, and molds that can be found in foods. For your chemical hazards, you have pesticides, processing chemicals, drug residue, and other allergenic foods that you have to avoid cross-contamination within your facility. For physical hazards, we have bones or pits that can be found in meats or fruits. We have bugs such as ants or cockroaches. We have glass or metal and hair or other residues found from your employees. So let's get started on the staff training and safety. All of your staff members must be properly prepared and trained before coming to work. All staff members also need to have the proper documentation on file. So, this means any staff member that is handling food must have the proper certificate. This certificate can be found online, and it is linked in your HACCP plan. All staff members must wear closed-toed shoes or non-slip shoes when they're in the kitchen. They also need to be fully covered to ensure their safety. All staff members must be properly groomed before coming to work. All employees must wash their hands before handling food. And to avoid those physical contaminants, any staff member that has long hair must wear hair restraints. Let's go over some of the procedures for your HACCP plan. This includes your water control plan, which states all of the food preparation processes and how you clean your facility and equipment. This also includes the legal base Royal Degree 140 to ensure that you are properly secured for your environment. Also, it states where your water comes from and how to test it each and every day. For your pest control plan, it shows you how to avoid entry of undesired animals for your facility. This shows all the physical barriers, the hygienic measures, and other barriers to avoid entry of pests. But it also states the plan that you're going to use for treatment if you encounter some problems. For your training plan, we have the job descriptions, we have the food handling certifications, and the proper necessary sanitary requirements for your staff members. For your supplier traceability plan, it shows you all of the documents you might encounter from your suppliers, including delivery notes, commercial certificate, and HACCP standard certificate. It also shows you how to train your staff to ensure that every ingredient you get from your suppliers are properly fresh. And this shows you how to measure the temperatures and how to use visual inspections. But it also has a forward and backwards plan so you can track all of the processes to ensure safety. Some additional procedures in your HACCP plan include cleaning and disinfecting plan. This shows all of the areas that you are going to clean in your facility and which products you are going to use and the procedure that you're going to use, ensuring that you are properly cleaning the area correctly. It also shows the frequency you are going to impose these procedures. And it also shows which person is in charge for each area. For your allergen control plan, this lists all the food allergies you will have in your facility. And this shows all of the origin and composition for each product that you use in your kitchen. That means it's going to be traceable, so you can avoid cross-contamination. And also, it will be available for your customers, which is very important, so they do not have an allergic reaction. For your temperature control plan, it will show you how to prevent manipulation of microorganisms by controlling the temperature in each area of your facility. This includes the areas of your fridge, your freezer, your oven, and even some of the equipment such as a hot plate. We have some very important food hygiene royal sector degrees. And in your HACCP plan, you have direct links of the royal bases to ensure that you have the proper procedures in your facility. Last but not least, we have some checklists. These are just a couple of examples, but every area in your facility will have checklists for every procedure. So these checklists include the task and the person who is performing the task, and the date, the time, and the person who supervises the task to ensure that it is done correctly. Now, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's get to cooking. Just remember, safety first.